Jesse, Real Originate, it's nobody knows what it is. It's super new.
No one
We're
knows,
on the
man.
ground level. There's loan officers all over the country that feel like there is no way that a real estate agent could get a piece of the loan because it's not legal. So they feel like they get all the
Right.
money. There's nothing they can get out of it. Agents want you to pay them. They do. They ask you, hey, could you pay for me? It's illegal. I can't touch it. No, I'm not going to
Yeah,
jail
right.
for it. Right.
Yeah.
And then we have Real Originate, which is literally a legal way that a real estate agent gets their MLO license. They don't hardly do anything but pass off a loan application to start with. The inside loan officer does the whole thing, and then they close the loan and the agent gets paid.
Yeah. It's sweet for you to do the whole thing. Like, you're my inside loan officer. So, like,
Yeah.
that's
So,
legit,
and
right?
how much do you have to really know about mortgages?
You don't have to know much, man. Like, literally, you just have to know your clients. I mean, what was that last deal we did? Like, I literally just sent them the link. You got a hold of them and you did the whole thing. And then, what, 2 days ago, I got a commission approval for way more money. Like, you brought up something like the ground floor thing.
Real Broker is the fastest growing brokerage. It has the
It
highest
is.
tech. They're publicly traded. They have all of the things that you can make generational wealth from, and take that all away. And it's a great brokerage on top of it just by itself. And then you have Real Originate that comes in and says, hold on, guys, not only at Real Broker, you can bring on people, get paid every time they close a transaction. You have stock options, you've got rev share, you've got all of the benefits of Real. And then they say the mortgage company also is going to do that.
Yeah, and you don't have to be on the real estate side to join One Real Mortgage and get paid. Bring me a
Exactly.
loan. You want to bring me a loan? I'll
Right.
bring you into the program, right?
That
I mean, think about when the refi boom happens, and then everyone and their brothers literally coming on to be a loan officer, right?
and me being dual licensed, right? So I'm a licensed broker. I sell homes. I do residential, commercial. I have my hands in flipping houses. I do everything. And I've been a loan officer my whole life.
How long did you have that office for? I've
So
been trying to get you to move and be like, hey, dude, you don't need that office. Like, you'll get more business over here on this side. And I mean, tell a little bit about what happened when you made that move. And,
oh,
because it was kind of hard, like, to move those loans around. You had to close your branch down. Tell a little bit about your office you had.
yeah, I mean, you turned me on to Real. I signed up from a local discount brokerage for the real estate side. I went to Real Broker, huge opportunities, and found out really quick their mortgage opportunities could be even huger. But I mean, you're stuck in your trade, so you're doing your own thing. You don't want to join some larger conglomerate when you're doing your own independent shop. You're the owner. You're keeping all the margins, and then you realize that there's a way bigger thing out there than just you. And there is collaboration. With Real Broker has 30,000 agents as of today in this video. That is huge. Every single one of them is an opportunity as a loan officer to close a deal, and they want to work with the same company. So when I came
Yeah.
over thinking that was kind of you feel like maybe as a business owner it's a step down, and then you realize the volume and the access to so many amazing opportunities. It's a huge come up. And now there's a lot of people out there that I'm sure are struggling in the loan business. My volume doubled. It's working on tripling just from all the access. I'm not local in one state anymore. I've got 6 other licenses. I've got agents all over the country now. That was never an opportunity I could have before Real Broker and One Real Mortgage.
And on a lot of those deals, like, you're not sharing the commission because the agent on the other side isn't part of the program, right?
Yeah, they're just a regular agent. They hear about the program, they think about signing up or not. You make that relationship. They might have the intentions to do it, but
Yeah.
that's somebody has to go get it, right? We're all go getters, but some people are a little more than others. And just talking to them, you end up their person, and the next thing you know, you're closing a bunch of loans for them. And if they do join the program, we know this one thing that's huge: loan officers get it the worst. We are as good as your last transaction. So if you do a deal and your borrower messes up, they don't have the down payment, they mess up their credit score, something crazy happens, the loan blows up. And it's not fair, but it is what it is. A lot of times we say, that's your fault.
Yeah.
I'll never
Hey,
use
man.
you again. and you're
Yeah,
done.
I need somebody closing deals, bro. Like, and they won't
Yeah.
even tell you about it. They like silently ghost you.
So, and every loan officer's seen it. And so think about it this way: with Real Originate, your loan officer is your real estate agent, and you are their inside loan officer.
Yeah, and I'm never leaving. Like,
You're
there's
not
no
cheating
way
on
I'm gonna.
anybody.
There's no way I'm sending
No,
the deal to anybody but
you're
you.
if your last deal sucked, you're still rolling back because it's you. You wanted the next deal, and we are
That's right.
connected. So
That's right.
at the lifeline is you're not going anywhere, I'm not going anywhere, and you're out there hustling. You're talking
I'm
about
hunting.
mortgages like you never have before.
I'm hunting. I mean, listen. Like when people start refining and the rates drop, I'm gonna go cultivate my old book of business, right? Like I'm gonna go through my list and hit up those people for refis, and then because I get paid on them, and you get paid on them. I mean, listen, I've gotten. Speaking of getting paid, like I just realized I've as a real originate agent, I have gotten paid on every revenue stream at One Real Mortgage since I've been here, right? I've gotten the 40% of the loans. I've gotten 4 different stock awards in the
Yep.
past couple months since we started stock awards. And now I'm getting the override on your volume, right? So like, you
Which is
know,
something. Talk about that. So
I mean, yeah, you're going to
Jesse,
be
you're
getting
a loan officer. You're a
yeah,
Real Originate loan officer and a real estate
yeah,
broker. When you close a deal through me, we split the commission up, which I'm
yep,
fine with. You're not going anywhere. We got a partnership. It's a 60-40 deal. I get 60, you get 40. I do almost all the work. You just have to bring
right,
me the client like you've always done on every deal.
correct,
But
correct.
then you brought me in, which is a whole nother dice. You brought a
Right.
full-time loan
That's
officer in.
the
So,
attraction matter, right?
so if Jesse brought me in and we never closed a deal just because he got me to sign up with One Real Mortgage, if he were to sponsor me in, that person gets it works out to about 10% of every loan commission I close,
Yeah.
whether they close one on their own or they bring the deal. Doesn't matter. Deals they don't even know exist. You get 10%. It's wild. So get 10 people to do that. If you're a loan officer, you found 10 loan officers that were, say, doing your similar volume. You get 10 of them.
Let's just talk about. Listen, Troy, you're a high producing loan officer. Like someone might make 200 grand doing loans this year, and I get 10% of that every single year, forever.
Exactly.
But not from your paycheck. It comes out of the broker margin, right? So
Yep. It's
what so that's the difference between the real estate side. So like anybody who's at a cloud-based model knows that you get revenue share on the real estate deals until they cap. But once they cap, there's no money left. Well, there's no such thing as capping in the brokerage is always going to take their margin from the deal, right?
yep.
And that's what and then One Real Mortgage just adopted the same model that Real has. And they took that extra little margin and then they split it up and start feeding it upstream. Like we're tip of the spear for building this whole company right now.
And you can build it wide as you can and deep as you can. 5 deep.
I'm already 3 deep. I'm already 3 levels deep
Yeah.
of loan officers. I've been in for a little less than a year, but no one knows about it really.
The craziest thing is it at Rise, all the conferences, all the things, everyone's talking about it to people, but no one's listening. They're not
No.
really picking up the dynamic of it until you have a one-on-one and say, this is what you're going to do. You're just going to get your loan officer license. It's 20 hours. You're going to have to take 20 hours in a test.
Yeah.
The test is, honestly, I've done both. The tests for a loan officer should be way harder because you're dealing with finances, credit, debt ratios, loan to values, all these things that sound so overwhelming. It's, in my experience, is an easier test to pass. And then once you get that, you have it for life. And you just have to do clock hours per state. If you have one state, it might be 8 hours a year. That's it.
Yeah.
From there, you're on autopilot with your inside loan officer that's just going to do the whole deal.
You do everything.
The only thing that changes at the beginning of your conversation, if you're a Real Originate loan officer, as an agent, your first thing you do is, Mr. Buyer, hey, have you been pre-approved? No. Your loan officer then sends them their link for their application and they run with it. The only difference here is you have your own link that says, "His Jesse Peterson loan officer." You go, "Hey,
a guy. I still
Jesse
got a
Peterson,
guy.
it's me." And then my guy inside, Troy, is the other guy, and he's going to run with most of it. I'll still be here for everything. And that's how the process works. And at that point, you don't have to understand underwriting guidelines, submissions, deal with processors, deal with underwriters, deal with closings, escrow, locking a loan, credit score repairs, all these things. We do that. We do that inside. That's the inside role.